All right, let's take a look at this last example here for 10.2. This is asking us to find the equation of the curve. Passes through this point with this slope. Let's not worry about this for now. All you have to do is look at the graph, but we're not going to worry about that for now, okay? So we've got this slope, right? Another way of thinking about slope, we know y prime equals y over x squared. Well, we haven't been using y prime, right? The notation we've been using is dy dx equals y over x squared, okay? I just want you to know y prime is the same thing as dy dx. We should know that at this point, right? So if you ever say, instead of it saying slope, it said y prime, right? We can rewrite it as dy dx. And what you notice here, again, the tip-off that it's a differential equation is you've got x's and y's all mixed together, okay? So ultimately, the goal here is to still get all my dy y's on one side and my x dx's on the other, okay? So I need to move, it doesn't matter which way you do this, you should end up with the same answer, but to move the dx to the other side, I need to multiply, right? So if I multiply this dx on both sides, that will cancel. But then to move this y, right, to the other side, I'll need to divide by y. That will cancel, divide by y, right? And so what you'll end up with is, I'm just going to put a 1 over it. 1 over y dy equals, again, this is just 1, so 1 over x squared dx, okay? So now that we've got that done, we're ready to integrate, right? Integrate both sides like so, per usual. Now, when we integrate this side, we'll have ln of y, and then we'll put the plus c on the other side. And then, again, how do we integrate something that looks like this? Well, it'd be helpful to rewrite this 1 over x squared as x to the negative 2 dx. And again, we can just use our reverse power rule here. And so that reverse power rule looks like, I'll put it off to the side, looks like this, n plus 1 over n plus 1, right? And then the plus c. Okay, so if our exponent is negative 2, when we add 1 to that, it becomes negative 1, right? So ln y equals x to the negative 1 over negative 1 plus c. Okay, so just a little rewriting. I'll bring it up here. ln y equals negative 1 over, again, this is x to the negative 1, so we can bring it down and make it just negative 1 over x plus c. And this is the same process that we've been doing, so we want through the point 1 comma 3. All right, so wherever you see an x, you're plugging in 1. Wherever you see a y, you're plugging in 3. Okay, so this becomes ln of this 3 equals negative 1 over 1. Sorry, I forgot to put your division sign. Plus c. Okay. So what we'll end up with is ln of 3 equals negative 1 plus c. So c, therefore, is add 1 to the other side, ln of 3 plus 1. And you want to just keep it as a nice, pretty number instead of a decimal. We just want exact answers. And so you're off. You can just rewrite it using this original. Instead, we're plugging in c. And our final answer here will be okay, right there. Okay. Alrighty, you guys are all set to do your practice problems on the back. Okay, good luck.